hour of trading, we've got this big move to the upside. This is the Ace of Wands right here, offering an opportunity to open up a short position or close a long position. And my sense is that this trade opportunity at the end of the day, we go to the upper end of a range. And since we've already broken through this resistance, my sense is that we're probably going to see a high, like another day's high here or close. And that'll be like the range, the important range that's highlighted in the last hour. But there should be some volatility there, right around the close, and then like a fast sudden move higher before a sharp drop into the post market. Or what's a little tricky, guys, or the other possibility is that we hit the upper end of the range at the beginning of this hour. I guess there's only 40 minutes left and we're getting pretty close. But let's say we were to hit the upper end of the range like in the next 5 to 10 minutes. We might see a turnaround to a low at the close. It's possible, but I think we probably end up at a high. It's just my sense, especially because it was difficult to determine where the high was based on the nullified pleasure card. But what's interesting about the pleasure card is that in a period of back and forth erratic behavior through the same price level, there's a crest that's revisited. So that's another indication that we might be revisiting this price level up here. Hey, AV. You good boy, Hermes, you know? You know, everybody loves you. Give me kisses. Good kisses, good kisses. Give me more kisses. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Mwah. But this is definitely Ace of Wands energy. What is this? What are you putting your paw on my arm for, huh? He just put his paw on my arm. You can't see it. Basically went like this. You're so funny, you know. Everybody loves you. Is the Tesla low over? Let's take a look.
Cuídate tú también allá afuera. Luciano.
There's nothing there and back. We keep it lean to mean, we might be able to make it to one.
What exactly are we up against out there?
He said over the dead outside, maybe more. No telling, it's like my kind of party. Just two of us.
How's he doing?
Making progress. It's slow, but steady. Where are we going? To help you recover that stash of weapons, you know?
So it looks like we were off one day on the high. We had it for the 11th. It ended up being on the 12th. Technically the 12th, and then we saw it again on the 15th, which was unexpected, but we did have like this pop and drop there. 21st low. So we had a lowest low here on the 21st, and then we had another one here around the 26th. 26th ended up being the 27th. Well, we had it on the cusp of the 26th, 27th. This is pretty solid, guys. So I think it's kind of mixed. Like this move to the upside here, I sense that this might be a possibility, but I wouldn't be all like overzealous about a long position just yet, because this rally here is going to end with a decline either tomorrow or like into October.
Look, you both go. If there's any trouble, you send up a mayday.
está, mija? Respóndeme si puedes escuchar mi voz.
So I might tomorrow, in the midst of a decline, one moment. So this is the Valor card, guys. We're a little bit behind schedule here. This is the Valor card right here. And at the end of the day, the end of the Valor card looks like there's opportunity to open up a short position. But this is Valor card energy right here. We should see a bearish price swings tomorrow, or just a sharp drop. And then based on the high being early on in the month of October, this reading, I could have easily gotten the highs and the lows like off on this one, just based on how many locations that there's like indications. Like there's another indication of a lowest low right here. This is an indication of a highest high. It's like, wow, what a cluster. But I would say I would be looking to open up positions, long positions in like throughout October. I'd be looking to open up long positions for a move in November to the upside.
Y esta es una forma de ella de mandarme un mensaje.
Y por eso que estás aquí afuera, por una baraja.
Sí. Y por lo que me dijiste,
¿A qué te refieres?
en el submarino me dijiste, Ofelia no está aquí. Entonces quiere decir que está aquí afuera, en el barco.
Eso no fue lo que quise decir. Tu hija está muerta. Ofelia murió en México hace años.
No. Ella está viva. La vi ayer.
Interesting. You know, it could actually be that the low has transpired, because there's correlations here to the low being in the, like on the cusp of August, September.
Ofelia está viva, yo lo sé. La que está en un error eres tú. Vos estás hablando locura. Hey, don't touch me. Mira, yo te estimo mucho, pero Ofelia es mi hija. Yo la quiero más que nada en el mundo. Y si tú insistes en meterte en mi camino,
Off a little bit here.
¿sí?
Sí.
¿No será que estás
But
tratando de ver si puedes ocupar el lugar de
213-ish.
Yo siento mucho que tú estés solo. Pero tú no vas a reemplazar a mi hija, Ofelia. Sí, estoy hablando.
Huh, interesting. I think we probably have seen the low in Tesla, and we saw it there. And there should be a notable like trough here in September.
Wait.
But then there's a strong possibility we see another highest high somewhere over here. I would say this is pretty close to a highest high when we have it here on the cusp of August, September. It ends up being in early September, mid-September, which technically, looking at it now, makes more sense because of the Ace of Swords being there.
Time to take a little trip.
It may be that we see another low like down here again, or maybe we see that low in October. It's possible, but I think we're kind of like pretty close to the low. If we haven't hit the low, we're pretty close to the low, and I'd want to be in a long position in anticipation of revisiting a crest here in October, and then this full card.
Where are we?
Quiet. We wouldn't be here if you let me keep on looking for Ofelia.
We're playing wouldn't be here. I think we have your people. We wouldn't be here. We would send the damn son.
Nosotros podemos con ello.
Ellos son 3 veces más que nosotros, Daniel.
He's not saying what I think he's saying.
Soldado entrenado por la CIA.
Death card at the end of the year too is interesting. But overall, to the upside for Tesla.
What's scary is what I'm gonna have to do with it.
Hey Hamza.
Which will
Do I see a decline in the crypto market as of supermoon?
remove your gear and hang it up.
How do we know it's safe?
Touch for yourself. So, we're lucky the wind hasn't brought anything nasty this way. We'd like to keep it as such. Remove your gear, hang it up.
So te podemos con ella.
Do you recognize this people?
You know, hold it. They're the ones who were fun with Teddy.
That's not gonna help us make friends.
What the hell? What is this? That's more like it.
Side, everyone. Yes, sir, that's interesting.
Wow, look at that move at the end of the month.
Thanks to Alicia. 2 homes we've had to abandon because of her. We were there the first home.
Pues,
You don't have to remind me who you are.
Why don't you use the walls to keep the dead out?
We tried, didn't hold. At least this keeps the living away. Just drank out one thing right at that tower. We'll talk to them one at a time.
what do you want from us?
I find these conversations go better one-on-one.
Debería estar buscando a Ophelia.
I don't know, Daniel.
Ella está allá afuera en algún lugar.
Why don't you let us go? Maybe we can help you with whatever you need.
Not likely.
Wow.
Sage.
Daniel.
Don't move.
You're gonna get killed.
Back away from her. I said, I'm going to go look for my daughter.
Yeah, there's a notable reversal in Bitcoin tomorrow.
It's okay, Sage. I got this.
Notable reversal in Bitcoin. It might be off of a high though, like this, or we might be seeing this already. This is the futility card most likely, and then a notable reversal here. We should see a lot of ground covered between the 29th and the 30th. Hermes, are you sitting on my cards, little goofball?
Ay,
You're out of bullets. Hard to come by these days.
te dije allá afuera que peleas con ellos.
Shut up, old man. The empty clips, they work on people, but the dead, no one's scared, so they won't help us get that tower. The radio's breaking, so you really should stop broadcasting your plans. We know you found a weapons cache. We don't know the coordinates.
And we're not gonna tell you.
Then you'll end up dying.
Yeah, Abigail.
Can I clarify with the cards if Tesla will see 220 and lower in October?
Good daydream. Save it for last.
Will Tesla see 220 price level? Will Tesla shares meet a 220 price level in October? 220 or lower? I gotta know. I gotta know for that. Let me see.
Ya no tenemos que escapar.
Another no. Another no. Well, actually, no, that's a yes. 2 no's and a yes. It's a no.
¿Te acuerdas? La baraja me habló. Ofelia,
But as far as the decline, so there's a reversal in Bitcoin.
Ofelia no está ahí. No está.
Hermes, you're in my way, buddy.
Ven. Por favor, no hagas eso.
Mira, lo único que tengo que hacer ahora es decirle dónde están las armas y ellos me van a devolver a Ofelia.
Pero tú no tienes las coordenadas.
Tengo una idea por dónde anda Dwight.
This better be good.
I would like to speak to the man in charge. I have some information that he needs.
Daniel, por favor, no hagas.
If you plan another trick, we'll throw you to the posters.
I don't play tricks with my daughter's life.
Wait. need to come too. It's the only way this works.
¿Qué estás haciendo?
His English is not as good as it used to be. You're gonna need it to translate.
Si crees que con eso me vas a detener, estás equivocado.
No hagas las cosas más difíciles de lo que son.
Yo tengo razón. Sé que fui duro contigo. Pero tengo razón.
Yeah, see, pushing the upper end of a range higher here, that's the Aeon card.
Te soy honesta, no tengo a nadie de equipo.
So we're right on point with the Ethereum on the, that's the Aeon card right there.
¿Qué tiene que ver eso conmigo?
We had a low on the 25th. We had a low on the for the cusp of the 25th, 26th.
Tú de verdad
We had another one for the 22nd, 23rd. Looks like we were a little early on that. Ended up being on the,
Lo que pueda pasar contigo.
well, matter of fact, no, we did. We had it for the 22nd, 23rd. It ended up being here on the 21st. And again on the 22nd, right? So 21st, and then we had 22nd, 23rd. This looks pretty solid. We had high around the 8th. That might be off. Nope, here's a high around the 8th. We thought that would be the highest high. The highest high ended up being on the 18th. But it was pretty darn close. Pretty darn close, guys. Like, might as well have been a highest high.
Change your mind once you're down there with
And then it looks like I kind of, wow, right there, I should have saw that coming. But in any case, we have multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance up here. And then we should see a retracement of that move back down by the 30th.
found me, brought me in and pulled. So
It looks like it. Looks like it, to answer your question, Hamza. Hey, Tabriz.
Hey, I loved him.
Do I see oil bullish tomorrow?
He was gonna kill more.
yeah, but you would have been alive with us.
What's the overall trend direction for oil tomorrow?
You have another choice right now. Answer the question. Die ugly.
Like I said first. I'm not telling you shit.
I got the art card, so it's going to be a mixed day. We have a prominent move higher followed by a full retracement. If we don't have a retracement tomorrow, then it would be the following day.
I know.
So probably bullish early and bearish later, or bullish throughout the day and then bearish the following day. One of those two combinations.
Get the leverage here.
You think that's gonna work? I know how to make people talk, and I'm telling you, that's not gonna do it.
It's worked so far.
You probably kill everybody who gets in there. You kill us. We got nothing.
You really know where the weapons are, old man.
I do.
Daniel, no hagas eso.
What do you want in return?
My daughter,
Your daughter.
Ophelia.
You're welcome, AV. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting.
The Abigail.
Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, but I think you do.
I want my daughter back. Can't we just go?
Wait. Wait! Let him go. You're right. Yeah, we do have your daughter.
You good boy,
Now we
Harmies.
can start talking.
Hey, don't do this. He doesn't know where the weapons are. He's having problems remembering what's real and what isn't. Daniel.
Yeah, see, so we hit this resistance, the upper end of the range, and then we turned around because we did it early. Like I said, it would be one of those. And we should see some volatility here, and then probably right before the close.
I'm trying to fool you. He grounds him.
There's probably a bit of a move to the upside right around the close, but it would be either there's a trade opportunity at a low there. There's a couple ways you could play this.
Espero que no le hayan hecho nada malo. Que no la hayan lastimado. Quiero verla.
Primero dime dónde están las láminas.
What you're doing to him is not okay.
Consigning us to a life like this. That's
Did I leave a day off of?
I've held a lot worse places than this.
Did I leave a day off of the month? I feel like I left a day off of the month. Nope, I didn't.
We're gonna get you all killed. Bullshit.
Sue yourself.
What is it? What's coming?
Yeah, so there's probably like a gap down with a big move to the upside tomorrow, or like a drop first thing in the morning. Yeah, like a revisiting of a support here. So this would have been, this move right here, like I said, was an opportunity to open up a short position, and that we would cap off around the upper end of this range. And the reason why I was able to determine that, guys, if you're new and you don't know much about ESO Meta, I've done probably over 2,000 one-day readings of the S&P 500 using this spread that I created, an ESO Meta pattern recognition spread. So over that period of readings, I cross-referenced them for accuracy with the actual charts, and I was able to extrapolate patterns and determine the chart behavior of almost every single card. Some cards don't really have an exact chart behavior. But in the case of this, the Ace of Wands is a big move higher that stands out on the scale of a one-day chart, because we're looking at a one-day reading. This is that move, right? And then we meet the upper end of a range. Usually the oppression card indicates being bound by a range, right? And so then we have volatility and a sharp drop here. It's either that the short position that was opened here could be closed at a low at the close, or we have a big move to the upside right around the close, or a bit of a move to the upside right around the close, and that short position could be closed the following day. Looks like probably first thing in the morning here. The Queen of Discs, I don't usually talk about it as an opportunity, because it's not like an opportunity card per se, but in some cases, what it is the revisiting of an opportunity. It doesn't necessarily mean that when this card appears, we're having an opportunity again, but we're revisiting a past opportunity. Sometimes it's still an opportunity. And I think in the case of this, that's probably what takes place.
Because I gave the wrong coordinates. It just sent half of its people 20 miles in the wrong direction.
So they're just gonna kill us when they get back, right?
On the 25th, first thing in the morning,
That asshole sent half
we
of
had the
it.
Queen of Discs.
It takes like 24 hours to get there and back.
So I think there's probably, based on where we are, there's a strong probability that we end up back at that price level in the morning.
They can't stop us.
Where the hell did you get that?
I got it from that idiot when he shoved me against the wall. They're very badly trained.
I mean, are you sure this is gonna work?
Mi memoria ahora, yo lo sé. Pero cuando pienso en Ofelia rescatada, todo se me aclara.
Can I give QQQ guidance for tomorrow and Monday, please? Sure thing.
Mi problema con la memoria es porque yo no leí la verdad.
Hermes, you're so in my way right now.
Cuando
I love you anyways, you know? Even though you're totally in my way.
le di explicación,
Blocking my shuffle area.
le pedí disculpas.
I'm gonna shuffle on you. Oh, that was weird. What was that? What was that?
Para tenerte, yo necesito encontrarla y hablar con ella. Por eso la estoy buscando.
It's the overall trend direction for QQQ. Tomorrow
Sí va a pasar. Yo feliz y yo te amo a dar las gracias.
and Monday. So tomorrow's a notable move to the upside. It looks like an unexpected move higher. And then Monday's kind of difficult. It's a Prince of Swords. Let's see if I can get some extra info about that. So a lot of ground is probably covered there, and there's like an overbought peak or crest on Monday that we should sell off through multiple support levels. Do I see 431 gap filled tomorrow?
That lady, did you check his pulse? Shit.
That's what you get for calling me an old man. Get up.
I don't see the gap that you're talking about, Tabriz. Do you mean this right here, this bit right here?
Where is she?
I don't know, but I'm telling you.
The gap back from June?
Take us there.
We need to leave.
Or do you mean this gap to the upside?
Ofelia.
You heard him.
431 there, I don't see a gap. Am I missing it? Oh, right. Well, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think we see that tomorrow.
So we can get out of here.
431.
Go. What was that about? What's
Let
coming?
me see.
Answer her. Dead. We're gathering in one of the craters.
For the warhead detonated?
We'll go from the bottom of a range to the top of a range, so it'll be a bullish day overall, but I think that there's...
I don't know.
I would probably get into a long position if we open at the support here at the around the 200-day moving average. If we open at that support or around that price level, I would probably utilize that as an opportunity to open up a long position. And hopefully you guys got into a short position based on this Ace of Wands here as instructed. I might have instructed to wait till the end of the day, depending on how I read it, but there may be another move to the upside here in the last, little bit before. It should be some volatility, and then maybe right around the close before more drop. I think, so I'd close the short there, open up a long, and then at the end of the day, around the Magus card, I would close the short position at around the close, or maybe around 12 o'clock, depending. This is an important price level here, and it's highlighting an important price level for the day. So it may be that we kind of go back and forth through that price level throughout the remainder of the day. There is a high at the end of the day, so it could be a higher high. It depends on how much risk tolerance you want and how much risk you want to take, but you could open up a long, close the long there around 12 o'clock at a peak or crest, or you could close the long there at the end of the day.
See, it wasn't my idea alone. I didn't know what he was doing, I swear.
Hey B, will Netflix hit 385 tomorrow?
Mine. It's very fragile thing. Very easy to break. Very hard to put back together.
Wes, I knew your brother.
Wait, you know how to do it?
What the hell, man?
That wasn't your call.
You're better off not knowing what you do. The truth about people is always disappointing. Trust me.
You good boy. Give me kisses. Hey, give me kisses. Hey, you. Give me kisses. You always give me kisses. Give me kisses.
Quédate ahí.
Give me kisses. No? You don't want to give me kisses?
¿Qué estás haciendo?
No nos vamos todavía.
Oh, you want to sit down and go to sleep. I know, you're tired. Sit right there. Okay?
Pero no estoy confundido.
Sit right there. Netflix 385 tomorrow. Let's take a look.
Y no quiero que tú me detengas. Yo sé que tú no quieres que me pase nada más.
Oh,
Y yo siento lo mismo por ti. Yo volveré, te lo prometo.
I typed in 385.
Daniel. Daniel. You okay?
For anything?
No, nothing that will hold. I'm sorry, Wes. I know.
Sorry, I was daydreaming. Sorry guys. I do that so much. My ADD meds don't work anymore. Ay, ay.
I was hoping you'd tell me that Derek knew I was a take to.
Why?
Because I killed him. And one way I can live with that. You know, one way I can not wake up every morning for the rest of my life feeling like a piece of shit. As if I knew he deserved to die.
I don't think that's gonna make you feel better.
Because of Daniel, we won't know.
excuse me, that's that Emperor price level right there. You could say between there and down here. So tomorrow's looking like a period of volatility and a sharp drop with a trade opportunity in there. Question is,
When I get the body out of here.
385 tomorrow.
Thank you, Sabrina.
I gotta know.
Your mistake was lying to me.
You would do anything to protect your daughter. I was doing the same to protect my people.
They are not your family.
Hey Primal Cipher, what do you mean next by a Black Swan event in the next time? What do you mean by next time?
I tell you, your Spanish is very good.
Hey Round Earth. Where do I see Bitcoin in January, February?
You hear what he said to me? You made me do this!
Oop.
Hey. Hey.
Where is it? Here.
When you begin.
And then...
We're all gonna die because of you.
Who's gonna die?
People that you're supposed to take care of. Promise. No one said.
Where did the... Oh, here it is.
Hey, listen to me. Listen to me! I'll make sure they're okay. I promise. But you have to tell me what's coming. So I can help them.
I don't get why it does that when I try to go into year to date. Does anybody get why it's doing that?
They're escaping. Someone's letting them out.
I really should have familiarized myself with TradingView a long time ago, but I'm stubborn sometimes.
Have to get everybody to the tower. There's no one else. There's no else.
So likely a high for the year here at the end of the year in 2023. And then it looks like we turn over early in January, moving to the downside. We have a lowest low in the Bitcoin for the year of 2024, like first thing in the year, around the cusp of January, February, and then we're rallying pretty hard off of that low, which we might see again in February. It's possible, but by the end of February, we're rallying pretty hard on pretty notably on a 1 year chart scale.
This is the second time I almost got you killed. You should leave me here.
What you did here, I understand why you did it. But he manipulated you. That's why you still need my help.
No one knows my real background. That part of my life that Ophelia never understood and I could not explain to the people. You've seen it. And you're still here. Why?
We all make mistakes.
aunque no tengamos una relación de sangre, desde hoy somos familia.
Gracias, Daniel.
Yeah. Looking pretty bullish.
Yeah, Luz. What are we gonna do about everybody that lives here? What are you gonna do about them? Can't touch them. Can't get near them.
I'm not sure if I said that. I'm not sure exactly why I said that, because I have this 65K here marked off for some reason. I have 65K marked, or less than 65K. So my sense is that this brief peak that I think is really going to be towards the cusp of 24-25 will be lower than 65K. But then we go. It looks like we go higher
We've been enemies.
into the end of the year
That's
even.
when we hurt people we cared about. And we did the same to you.
Or I mean into the end of the decade, I should say.
We all need to escape the dead. Escape this land. We need each other now.
Will QQQ go down to 320 in October?
And take his tower. And maybe then we will have a new life, a new beginning. Together. Who's with you? It's what Teddy would have wanted.
I got a yes.
Trust them.
2 yeses and a no. Go with the yes.
Go to the leader.
These are the people they
October drop. If there's a Black Swan event, something else that leads to a crash.
Once they realize
Is there a Black Swan event
promised them.
in October 2023? Yes or no?
We can fix Swan's tower with their help.
I got a no.
They couldn't get it.
Do we have a crash in October?
Because the team has something to do. Someone who knows what Victor is thinking before he does. You, Daniel. You can get us there.
Me,
Yeah.
I can't even get simple things straight.
I got a no and 2 yeses.
I lost my cat.
So go with yes.
Damn mess began. I almost got us killed.
Bitcoin, yes. Bitcoin's definitely a long-term hold. You're welcome, Primal Cipher.
Get to the yacht. How do you think you did that?
I have to resize it.
Ophelia. When I was trying to get her, suddenly everything became clear. My daughter gave me focus. That's why.
Hey, Lucy. You're not thinking what I think you are.
Yeah, that's not it. I'll have to figure this out later.
All of these people and everyone back at the shop are depending on us to make it to the tower.
Now you gonna find a flame.
This is the only way. It's trying not to matter everyone else so far.
Lucy, honey.
Yeah, not yet, not yet. But I think we do by the end of the decade.
Wes, please.
I can't. Yes.
Wes.
Um,
Wes.
What's wrong?
did somebody? I feel like somebody asked about oil at the beginning of this. Am I wrong? Let's see.
Arnold told me something before he died.
What?
What's the overall trend direction for USO tomorrow?
Feli's alive. He told me where she is.
You told me she was dead.
I know, because that's what I thought.
All right, so it should be mixed.
Where?
Like a pop and a drop, and on the drop, that would be an opportunity to open up a long position before a notable rally commences.
Because I was afraid that you would go there alone and they just...
I don't have a touch screen. No,
Where you
I
talking
don't.
now?
I got a MacBook Pro.
you did here, Daniel. If knowing Ophelia's
Yeah, no worries.
clarity, you can lead all
They gave me a little bit more information, kind of like a mixed pop and drop. All right, guys. So before we roll, let me just, before I recap, actually, I wanna talk about some etiquette on the channel. If you guys notice, there's somebody absent from the channel. I got fed up. Yesterday they commented how they were in a failed trade, and they didn't hesitate to point out that it was a trade from our paid version, which I found annoying. But I mean, okay, I let it slide, but then it was eating at me overnight, and I was thinking about it. It was because of the individual that did it, and this individual would come on here regularly, ask a million questions about losing trades, and never once specify that I had nothing to do with them. But the one time that my trade is losing and it has to do with them, they mentioned it. So I have zero tolerance for that type of behavior, especially from somebody that has not once followed the rule of karma. And this is somebody that had a star next to their name. They're gone, guys. And they're banned from the website as well. They're not going to be able to go to the website because I have zero tolerance for being taken advantage of. This person had probably close to 2 years of time, maybe a year, 1 to 2 years of time to at some point send a rule of karma payment, which is, guys, I'm doing this for rule of karma. If you don't follow it, like, don't be the person asking a million questions. You know, there's other behavior. It's like, ask one question. Don't ask 5 questions in a row before the first one's even been asked. That's just rude and annoying. And you should know better as an adult. But when you have somebody that's selfish and only thinking about themselves, that's what the type of behavior that you get. And again, guys, I have zero tolerance. I mean, I say it myself all the time. I'm not right all the time. Right? You trade responsibly. This person obviously wasn't trading responsibly, and their defense might be that if they could defend, would probably be something along the lines, well, I'm just doing really awfully, and all my trades have been losing trades. This person asks trading questions every single day about entries and exits every single day. If they're losing on every single one of those trades, me banning them is doing them a favor. And I highly doubt that was the case. It was more likely that they just weren't following through on the winning trades. This isn't a wait till sometime down the road. I don't want promises. I want reciprocation so that I'm not eating cans of tuna fish and peanut butter while predicting the stock market for other people to make tons of money. Like, how selfish of a person do you have to be not to donate 5% for all of this free content, right? So that person is gone now, guys. Zero tolerance. That little snarky comment that they made yesterday was the final straw. They were already itching at me. You know, after like a year and a half, they signed up for the all paid membership finally, and I was like, oh wow, this person's finally actually gonna like support the channel and not just take. They, you know what they did? They signed up, took a bunch of notes on all of the trades, and then canceled. And then they'd still come on here every single day and ask me questions about the trades from the paid version. And they have the audacity on the one trade that's not doing well that I have something to do with to make a snarky comment like that. You're gone. Zero tolerance. So be warned, guys. I don't need your views. I love you guys. I love your views. But if you behave like a jerk, you're gone. Zero tolerance. I'm not going to make jerks rich. I'm not going to make vampiric individuals rich. And the worst kind of vampire person is the type that like is convincing people that they're, you know, woke or something. Like, you're not woke. You're selfish. You could have helped support a channel that's like putting its blood, sweat, and tears into this, and instead you got banned. Yeah. So I'm not mentioning any names here, But I'm sure you guys could figure it out because nobody else on the channel behaves with such childish behavior on a regular basis. It's like ridiculous. I got fed up with it. You know, if you come on here and you have questions about losing trades that I have nothing to do with, do yourself a favor and mention that. Because there's people who are watching this, it's their first time, and they're going to come on here and hear somebody say, oh, the trade that one trade, like, that you didn't do well, like, you mentioned my name, like, it had to do with me, and that's what they hear and never come back. My life is difficult enough as it is, getting people to look the first time. But if the first look is that, I'll never see that individual again. I have zero tolerance. Behave yourselves. Act like conscientious adults like all of the people on this live do. And you've got nothing to worry about. Follow the rule of karma. Or give back in some way. I mean, even if you're a paid customer, you really should be following the rule of karma. But, you know, give back in some way. And a $50, you know, star next to your name when you're asking a million questions and doing all sorts of rude behavior. I don't need that $50. Bye. That $50 makes no difference between this can of tuna fish and that can of tuna fish. What I need are supporters. So much appreciation and much love goes out to you guys. Much love to you guys because you guys are awesome. There are definitely people supporting the channel and they find it easy to do. These people regularly, you know, I mean, like, I know them by name. They're my friends. We're reciprocating. I'm doing something for them. They're doing something for me. And together we're allowing something to, like, be in existence. And those are wonderful, wonderful individuals. Bless your souls. Feel good about yourselves. Give yourselves credit that you deserve. You're probably the type of individual that doesn't give yourself enough credit. Kind of goes hand in hand with being that type of individual. So bless your hearts, my friends. I mean, you know, to bridge, just one last thing. It's not just that, like, they mentioned me. It's that they come on every day with these losing trades and don't mention that it has nothing to do with me. And then they chose to do that. That was the final draw. But with that said, guys, if you're new, Rule of Karma, the way that you follow the Rule of Karma is here on our website, tarotfortraders.com, which is also banned from now. And, under resources tab, 5% of the profits donate forward to one of these charities using a click here link. 5% of the profits back to the channel. That leaves you with 90%. That should be more than enough, my friends. If you were using a professional stockbroker, you'd probably be left with like 45%. Or if you took a loss, you'd still have to pay them. Either way, they make money. So, bless you guys. I'll see you guys. Oh, we got to do the recap real quick.
What he likes and what he needs are two different things.
What does that mean, John?
Things are starting to go sideways here. He's paranoid. Ever since working poisoned him, he's got it in his head that there's some kind of resistance inside the tower. That's why he's cracking down on walkies.
All right, so markets closed, and it looks like that opportunity to short ended up being something that you could either have closed here at the close, or you could hold it until tomorrow, where I think we're probably going to see that price level again. The beginning of the day on the 25th. Wait, was it the 20? What day was it? Hold on.
All I can do is keep her comfortable for whatever time she has left.
On the 25th. Do I have this wrong?
What happened to Charlie doesn't have to happen to anyone else. I can get through this trade.
Oh, that's the 25th. Interesting. Okay, so then I was off a day, so that doesn't have to do with it's not necessarily going to be this price level. However, we will be revisiting a support level that was a past opportunity in the midst. Sorry, looking at the wrong one.
Destroyed him.
We will be revisiting a support level that was a past opportunity here, right in the pre-market, with some sideways rotation and a sharp drop that stands out right around the open. You want to be very mindful not to do something impulsive, because the chart behavior is going to be intentionally designed or manipulated to make us do something impulsive. So be very, very careful. You've got the Prudence card and the Devil card together. Like, it doesn't get more tricky than that combo right there. Very rarely have I seen those cards right next to each other like that, actually. So be very careful of that. It looks like overall pretty bullish day. Well, mixed, but bullish at towards the end of the day in the last couple hours, especially. And you could get into a long position in the morning, close it at the end of the day for a day trade.
What can I do for you,
I'll be straight with you, Victor. Got some concerns about how you're running this place.
What's going on, Hermes? You getting tired? You want to sleep? You're here. You can sleep right here if you want. You're a good boy.
So it looks like the move out, like the bullish move on the 29th, it probably continues into the 2nd. We have a cross-reading correlation, but it's a strong one. It's almost like a cross-reading congruency here in October, where we've got this princess. I didn't do the overarching congruencies, or I did. In any case, this is a cross-reading congruency right here. An opportunity to close out of a long position or open up a short position, most likely.
It worked. Regardless of how it got there, I can't believe a word you say until I have proof. You're gonna get it from me.
It's cross-reading correlation with the Ace of Wands, which the Princess of Wands and Ace of Wands have such a similar energy. They have the same card correlations and everything. They're almost identical. Almost.
What do you mean she's missing?
Appreciate the kind words, my friends. Thank you. Bitcoin Libola Bulagala Bulaga Libulaga. All right. Yeah, so overall bullish there as well. But we do have price swings here at the end of the day. Pretty notable price swings here in the last like 3 hours of trading, it looks like. But overall to the upside. Ooh, with a low though in there. Some significant price swings here, guys. All right, my friends. That's the S&P 500 for tomorrow. Let me know how you guys do. Love to hear stories of people making money. Don't forget that rule of karma. And guys, if you want to get this information sooner, we actually have all of the Novembers are going to be dropped on the website. They get dropped basically the same day. And you can get that early access to basically all of the free stuff on YouTube through our services, SO Meta Posts. And right here at the top, early access to our posts. Subscribe. $29 a month, $249 for the year. Great way to support the channel. The best way and most popular ways is the all paid subscription, which gets you access to the paid version of all of our monthly readings. And guys, I have news for you. As of November, our free versions are only covering the first week of the month. Everything else goes behind the paywall. I am tired of being taken advantage of. People are going to start paying for this information and getting my back as much as I'm getting theirs. I'm not talking about the people on this live. I'm talking about the majority, that 95% that watches and doesn't follow through on the rule of karma.